Welcome back.
What's up?
Before we get started, like, share, follow, subscribe. Year 1 in the books. Episode 36.
Man, it's been a year. It's crazy.
It's been actually a year. Like the other day was like the first episode dropped 2 days ago.
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't know where a year went.
Me either.
Fuck. Yeah, I have no idea where.
Let's reflect.
I don't want to reflect on the last year.
No, not the last year of the pod.
Oh, not my life.
Not your miserable life.
Yeah, I don't want to reflect on my life, to be honest. On the pod. Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
I like it.
What's your experience? Let's talk about it.
Well, I like the talking, obviously. Love the sound of my voice. It's fun. I think we had some nice topics of conversation.
Yeah.
Work some things out.
Yeah.
Life things.
Yeah.
Had some good stories.
Yeah.
You know.
What do you think we should improve on in this year 2?
We need real cameras.
Yeah. We need like the over-the-shoulder shots.
Yeah, we need like 7 cameras in here. Everywhere. Not 7, but
well, we need like this wide-out shot, and then we need like...
We need one here.
One on your face,
we need
one on my
there,
face. Yeah.
and then one there.
Yeah.
So 3. Realistically, 3 cameras.
I'd also like to figure out a way. This space is never going to work.
Well, feel free to go rent a different office space, buddy.
Not like... You didn't let me finish, dick. But I meant for like... I'd like to like work in like every... whatever, 5th episode or every 10th episode and have a guest.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'd like to do that.
Unfortunately, for this space, it's just not going to work. So we need to like figure out something where it's like...
We could do guest episodes, maybe somewhere else.
Yeah.
Like on my deck.
Yeah. Something like
an outdoor deck thing.
Something like that.
Like a big couch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then I'd like to like
this wouldn't
figure out a process where we're like producing that episode differently, where it's less open format, more like a structured thing.
I guess it depends on the guest.
Yeah.
You know, if it's like a friend, keep it loose. If it's like a real human, gotta have
someone that we're gonna waste their time to bring them on here.
Yeah. We gotta like ask them questions and stuff. Yeah, but I would like. It'd be nice to get a guest.
Every so often,
Yeah, no, every now and then.
Yeah, just to like switch things up.
Who the fuck I didn't even know what I want to talk to. Who are we gonna talk to?
I don't know. I have ideas.
Yeah,
always have ideas.
The wheels are spinning.
They all cost money.
Everything costs money.
Yeah.
You know, I met the other day. I met a guy who sold fire trucks. He was a fire truck salesman.
To like fire departments?
Yeah.
It's got to be such a fucking easy sell.
Dude, I was talking. He was an older guy. He sold this company. Fascinating. We were talking and this and that. Because like, I did sales my whole life practically.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's all the same. And like the whole, yeah, man, what a great industry. I said, I'm like, not to be morbid. I'm like, but you must have made a killing after 9/11. And he goes, I did. He goes, I did. He goes, New York City, they lost 53 trucks. I replaced all of them. And then everywhere else in my area on the East Coast, they all got lots of federal money. He's like, literally every single fire department upgraded everything after 9/11.
What's the shelf life of a fire truck?
I'm
sure it's more frequent.
It's like
more frequently replaced now, but like I bet like
no. He said fire trucks, they last a little longer. He said now the real money in now is in ambulances because they replace those like every 4 to 5 years. Ambulances, but fire trucks will last like 5 to 8, maybe 10 years.
Interesting.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Because I feel like they rotate them out, right? So like the busier areas get newer trucks more often, and then they take those old trucks and they secondhand sell them to like quieter areas, right?
Well, yeah, he was telling the whole thing, the game you can play. He goes, yeah, I sold the truck to one guy because someone didn't pay. We sold to them. I took it in trade. I took 3 trucks from Northport, and then I sold all 3 trucks to fucking Indiana. And that's literally the rest of the country gets like the big cities or like, the
recycles.
He gets their like used trucks. And he was like, it was crazy, but yeah. Stores. I was like, man, that's a wild industry. He's like, you have no idea. He's like 70s, 80s, and 90s.
Damn, that
was
sounds like fun.
Fucking crazy.
Sounds like a lot of fun. When Backdraft came out, it's like everyone needs that new truck.
He's like, I used to hate selling to Jersey in New York. There was so much shady shit. He's like envelopes under the table to get the contracts. But there's like no competition. There was like, I think he said there's like only 2 companies that make fire trucks, and everybody wanted his fire truck. But yeah, what a crazy What a cool thing. That's what I like about sales and the supply chain of things. You drive past a fire truck, you just see a fire truck. No one thinks like, where'd the fire truck come from? Who sold them the fire truck?
Like randomly look up weird things like that.
It's random, but it was like one company, this place in upstate New York. They built everything, they serviced everything, crazy. But yeah, massive accounts. He says there's no money in it anymore, though.
Really? I wonder why. Probably too expensive to produce.
Yeah, he was telling me, he goes, back when I started, we used to sell pump trucks for $73,000. He goes, now they're like $800,000. And he said a lot of the people, he goes, now the margins are so slim. He goes, we used to make 10, 20 points. He's like, a lot of these fire trucks now, you're losing money on them, but you're making your money on selling the gear. They'll supply tanks, everything, all the shit to the firehouses.
What technology do you think has advanced so much that a truck went from being 73,000 to 800,000 and for the same function? Probably nothing.
I mean, electronics. I mean, well, think about what did a Dodge Ram cost in 1985. Now, I don't know, but now to buy like
$85,000?
Not 1985. Well,
now.
To buy like
I saw $100,000
to buy a cab and a half like XLT version of a Dodge Ram today. It's a $75,000 truck. Like, and again,
Makes no sense.
It's still a diesel, like a Hemmings engine.
Yeah.
It's all the computers and the shit and the fact that people will just, I don't know what changed. Why is a fire truck $800,000 now? Taxpayer money. More money. They got
federal funding.
They got to do something with it.
No wonder why the government loses $230 to $500 billion a year.
Yeah, man.
Vanished.
The guy started talking about like New York City, and he goes, "Oh yeah," he's like, when you sell like a truck or a fleet of trucks to New York, he goes, now they buy 500 replacement radiators. They buy 50 replacement ladders for like the hook ladders. They buy all this crazy shit like in bulk, like tires. And I didn't realize this. He goes, tires for New York City fire trucks are the same tires that are used on the buses and the dump trucks. Every New York City municipal vehicle has the same tires, same rims.
I didn't realize that the various municipalities like talk to each other.
Yeah, well, in that thing, like tires, rims, like you could take a wheel off of a
garbage truck and put it on
a fire truck. So they'll buy like 10,000 tires, 10,000 rims, and I'm like, Jesus, like no one, like what I always wonder where the money in New York goes. And it's like millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars, and just stuff like that, just picking up garbage, putting out fires. That's a pretty cool.
That's an awesome.
Yeah, pretty cool industry.
Yeah.
I was like, how do you get into that? He kind of looked at me. He's like, you looking for a job? I was like, I don't want to fucking.
He doesn't do it anymore, though. You said, right?
Nah, but I think he was like the guy. He was like the fucking man for a long time. He's probably like, if you know him, and be like, yeah, let me get in this industry. You probably make a call and get you a job selling ambulances. But then you got to go to you just go to ambulance houses pretty much. And you deal with a bunch
of treasurer of some fucking
the chief or the commissioner of the department, and you just play the game. Yeah. It's like anything else.
I mean, once you have the account, though, it's like, what's the budget this year? What are we getting? What are we doing? And it's like servicing.
Yeah, you got to
build. Selling.
You got to build out the specs, because from once you have the specs down, he says it takes almost a year and a half to build out a fire truck.
Damn.
And then there's the service them. They service them. There's like 5-year warranties, the whole thing. I was like, I talked to this guy for like an hour. I was like, that's fascinating. Fire trucks. Who'd have thought?
Seriously.
All that stuff. All that stuff. All those little things. Think about my other buddy. We were talking about too. He used to be a helicopter salesman, and then he got into the parts for like private planes and helicopters, right? So here's a part. I can't fly my plane without this part. I can get this part for $3,500, but it's going to take 3 to 4 weeks to get. Mm-hmm. My friend's friend can sell you this part, same part. You want it tomorrow? $25,000, and they always buy it because when you're in the private jet industry. If your plane every day your plane is on the ground, depending on the plane, you're losing 100, 150,000, 200,000. So these people are in such desperate need for parts that they pay that insane premium because it's cheaper to pay the $25,000 for the $3,000 part than have your plane sit there for 3 weeks. You lose a few $1 million. If your plane or your helicopter is sitting there, you lose tons of money waiting for a part.
Damn.
All those little things you don't think about,
Well, yeah, I think about that because the amount of commerce that's in like every fucking industry, every sector, every little fucking thing.
It's all those little
Like,
things.
pick something on your desk that's fucking manufactured and think about fucking
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything. Yeah, the guy was telling me they sold a bunch of trucks to Dubai. And like all the Saudis came out, like, and they bought everything, and they were down there doing a thing. They just bought. They have money, and they met a guy, and like, oh, what do you do? And he's like, oh, I sell hospitals. I'm like, what do you mean you sell hospitals? He goes, yeah, I sell hospitals, everything, the building, the equipment, the doctors, everything. And this guy was in Dubai selling hospitals.
Is there that many hospitals in Dubai?
I guess at the time there wasn't, but they put a couple in, and this guy sold them.
I know that's a thing.
Literally,
I worked
EKG machines, MRIs,
I worked on a
radiologist
medical.
techs.
I worked on a medical portfolio for this company, and they were literally selling like 10 hospitals, multiple doctors' offices, like all like owned under this umbrella of like this like company, and they were like selling the whole portfolio, and they wouldn't like piece it out. And it's like, who the fuck buys this? And it's like, you know, NYU, Langone, Northwell, fucking, you know, Stony Brook, like for the area. Like it was crazy. And they had like their portfolio was across like 8 states.
Wow.
And it was like a crazy number. And I was just like, you know, trying to help organize like the due diligence for like the purchase for the buyer. And it was like, I didn't make any money doing it. Fucking annoying.
Yeah, fucked.
It was just a lot of data points. But like, anyway, so like, yeah, just like seeing like, oh, I'm selling a hospital. You're like, what? It includes everything.
Includes everything.
All the fucking machinery, the
Everything.
fucking MRIs, all that shit.
Yeah. There's a sales guy for everything, I suppose.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Fuck. I want to sell a hospital to the Saudis. That sounds fun.
I'd love to sell anything to the Saudis.
Anything.
Literally anything.
Yeah, the guy was telling the story when the Saudis came. They came to upstate New York to look at the plant in the winter, and they went to a department store there, and they bought the entire store for the clothing, so they had no warm clothes. They bought all the clothes at the store. And then one of the guys from the plant...
Size doesn't matter. Gender doesn't matter.
They just bought all the men's clothing. They bought it all. And then they gave everything to the workers when they left. They just gave everything. Yeah, you give the clothes away. And then the guy, the head of the plant, had the Saudis to his house for dinner. His wife prepared the dinner. Whole thing, very, you know, didn't even make eye contact with the men because they don't respect women, the Saudis. They don't. And then at the end of that, they gave the wife a gift. And they gave it to her, and it was this necklace that at the time, it was like a $250,000 diamond necklace and a mink coat for like a thanks for the hospitality for your like shitty American dinner.
We need to start making friends with Saudis and Dubai, UAE people. Need to be friends with them.
I had a guy who used to sell coins who lived in Bahrain, Kingdom of Bahrain. He's always trying to get me to go there for a coin show.
You should.
I wanted to. It was during COVID, though. I was like, nah. It was not that I was scared of COVID, but I was like, I didn't want to deal with like travel restriction bullshit. God forbid. I'm like, now I'm in the Middle East. But yeah, fucking Bahrain looks sick. Sick. I do all the research. Turns out it's like the it's like the sex tourism capital of the Middle East, according to Google. It's like the most liberal of the Middle East. Like women don't have to wear hijabs or burqas or whatever the fuck they wear. They don't have to, you can drink.
Well, they don't have to walk around like that?
No.
But I mean, like, behind closed doors in, like, a lot of places in the Middle East, they're like, there's sex tourism.
No, but this is just pretty open because it's very liberal. Like, Bahrain is like Iran in the 80s. Like, chicks wearing Levi's and everybody's beautiful. It's not, like, restrictive like that. It's very kind of just middle of the road and not a lot of crime, like, you know, pickpocket and shit like that. But you can go stay at a sick hotel.
I'm surprised pickpocket. You still lose your hands.
Well, you know, for that people shit. They risk. You know, people take risks. Got to make money. But Bahrain looks cool, and I love Middle Eastern food. I should have gone. That would have been a good time. I could have gone and sold.
Still can.
I used to sell this guy like just worthless comic books, and I'm like, "What are you doing with all these books, dude?" He's like, "Oh, people like this stuff where I'm from," and like. He goes, you could just bring stuff like this with you. I was like, yeah. I was like trying to plan with my friend what the cost would be to like fill up a storage container and full of
I got a guy for that.
Worthless baseball cards, comics, all the American shit, and just send it over to the Middle East and just sell all that shit there.
I got a guy that does that.
I know a guy too. He does shit cargo containers.
Yeah. It's at the port in New York.
Yeah. Well, they're all at the port in New York.
Yeah.
For the most part.
This guy's a Greek.
No, this guy's Chinese that I know. But yeah, that would have been cool.
Greeks control shipping to that side.
The Greeks, man. Fuck with the Greeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I never went to Bahrain. I should have. That would have been cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe not. It would have been a waste of my time.
Whatever.
You know,
what else is there?
You know how much how many shitty comic books I'd have to sell to justify going to Bahrain? It's a long
Probably
flight.
not as many as you think.
I mean, you can't just like rip people off.
No, but
Like ripping people off in Bahrain is like selling a $1 book for like $10. That I'd be like, Jesus
no,
Christ.
someone used to be
know.
like, I'll buy the entire fucking thing and you give me a price and you give them
that's
inflated price.
That would have been like,
you're gonna like piece it out. It's ripping off some kid that's stealing his family's bread money.
well, that would have been my master plan. If I went, it would have been to meet like a shady Bahrainian to just become like the plug for worthless Americana, for junk wax baseball cards and comic books, and just flood the Middle East with like American comics.
Oh, Teddy's here.
Oh, this Teddy. Give me like a cool name, you know? Give me like a cool name. The White Rhino or something. I don't know. Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, damn. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Thanks, COVID. You bastard. But yeah, you can go stay at the nicest hotel in Bahrain for not a lot of money. You go stay at like a Four Seasons there for like a couple $100 a night.
Dubai is not cheap.
No, Dubai's not
You go
cheap.
to Dubai, it's like, no, it's very expensive.
I don't have any interest in going to Dubai. Doesn't do it for me.
I do.
I feel like there's too much Euro trash there.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a bunch of like there's too many like shady like crypto guys. You know,
Yes and no, because it's pretty strict there.
strict what?
Like, just their laws are very strict.
As far as what though?
As far as everything. Like, if you're not married, like, you can't.
Talking for a vacation, not like I'm not talking about like people that live there. Like
Yeah, but like, you go there for a vacation to party, right?
Yeah.
You have to be careful about how you move. Like, drunk and disorderly is like a year in jail. Like, fucking fighting is like
But there's
2 years in jail.
but there's-
kissing a girl in public that's not your wife
You really?
is 30 days in jail.
Really?
If they catch you,
It's crazy like that over there?
Yes, dude. If they catch you bringing a woman home that's not your wife, you're staying at a hotel, and they see her leaving your room in the morning, she could go to jail for at least a year.
Really?
Yes, bro. It's very strict. Very strict.
So why do people get so hard to go to the fuck do you want? I
Because
want
the
to go to
money.
Dubai. Why?
Because of the money.
What about it? There's money everywhere.
You're standing on a man-made beach that has air-cooled sand because the temperature's so fucking hot. Like,
but you
the
can't
money.
But you can't finger bang your girlfriend on the beach. You go to get your hand chopped off.
Well, you can't get caught doing
What's
it.
the buddy? It sounds terrible.
get caught doing it.
I would rather just go to Ibiza.
Just race fucking supercars in the fucking desert.
I don't know if you
go to
guys.
some fucking rich guy's backyard and watch cheetahs fucking kill things. Like,
Pretty sure you go to Texas and do the same fucking thing, dude.
That's probably true.
Definitely, you go to Texas and do the same thing. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't realize Dubai was that.
Pay a hooker to shit on your chest.
Yeah. So you know what I always just assumed about
Or the
Dubai,
other way around.
or the other way
Whatever
around,
you're into.
whatever you're into. I just figured it was like, yeah, they have those laws, but it was probably like, people still do it anyway, and they have the ways around it.
My boy's lived there for, I want to say, like 6 years now.
So you can be a degenerate, you just can't do it like around the cops.
Yeah. Well, he's originally from the UK, so like,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I
He
don't
works
know.
in finance. Actually, he works in real estate now, and he's just like killing it.
And he lives in Dubai.
Yeah.
And he loves it.
Yeah, but he's also like, what is it? What's his ethnicity? He's like Middle Eastern of some type. Like he
fits in.
He fits in very well.
He fits in.
But he has a British accent. So like,
Yeah, there's probably
crushing
a lot of that.
just crushing.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't do it for me though. Dubai, it's not like a place I would put on my list. For like the money, I could think of other places I'd rather go see.
I'm supposed to go. I'm supposed to be going in December.
That'll be fun.
We'll see if it happens.
Oh, with the Indians.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking Dubai. I don't know. Pick another city to go to a concert in.
Yeah.
I think they have good concerts in Dubai.
Probably big fucking EDM,
House music, yeah.
EDM fest.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, you can go see Loud Luxury in the desert. I'm going to see Hootie and the Blowfish tonight.
Damn.
Yeah, Jones Beach.
Actually, that's like that's pretty awesome. Actually, because technically our first episode was about like Hootie and Darius.
Did we talk about Hootie
Yeah.
in the first one?
Yeah.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Because that was after I saw
Darius Rucker.
Oh yeah, it is a year because he was doing it. He was just Darius last year. Now he's Hootie.
You were at Jones Beach?
No, Darius was at Bold Hill.
Oh yeah,
which I'd never been there before. What an awesome venue that was.
Yeah,
super great.
Where's this one?
Jones Beach.
Oh, that's a great venue too. So.
I was talking about this. Somebody the other day who's like really into concerts about Jones Beach, and you never hear Jones Beach get any like. You think like venues, right? You think people always talk, the Hollywood Bowl or Red Rocks or Madison Square Garden, like all these big, right? But no one ever talks about Jones Beach.
You want to know why?
Why?
Because people probably complain about the inconvenience of its location.
What's inconvenient about
it? It's far. It's like
who
fucking,
complained? Like people or
just
performers?
Like people in general, not performers.
I don't know.
There's always big acts there. It's not like
Huge
everybody plays there.
And
but
the venue itself, like forget about like it's annoying everywhere. Madison Square Garden's a fucking annoying location. It's all annoying, right?
Yeah. Well,
Red Rocks is probably an annoying place.
Madison Square Garden's not an annoying location because you take the train right underneath it.
Yeah, but you got to deal with that the shit. It's not. I would rather drive to Jones Beach than take a train into Madison Square Garden.
But I'm sure you find 100 people that find it inconvenient.
Well, because they can't get they can't get wasted. Yeah. No, I get that. But whatever it is,
and I've never been to Red Rocks. I want to go there.
I want to go there too. Yeah. But Jones Beach is fucking beautiful, man. Like the venue itself, you sit there, the water, everything, the way the sun sets, it sets right in the middle of the stage. They just redid the whole place, so it's like, I don't know. I'll see what it's like tonight. But they have all
they redid it since the last time you were there?
Yeah, they like
wow.
that she sounds like, what are you talking about? It was beautiful when we went there. She's like, no, they like redid everything. I think there's like this whole like lounge bar area like around the water now. I think maybe they did the seating. It's supposed to be really nice. But it's a great venue. The sound is always awesome. I like Jones Beach. I'm gonna go see Hootie. They're playing with opening up first act, Edwin McCain.
I don't know who that is.
You would know if you heard the song. He's like one song. He's on for 30 minutes. And then Collective Soul opens for them. Yeah, remember Collective Soul?
Yeah.
What was that? They had that song, remember? And they were like that episode with like Beavis and Butthead, and they're watching it, and Beavis is like, "Why do they have a TV in the backyard? What do they got a TV in the yard for?" It was like, because it was like that weird music video. What was like Shine Down or Shine or something like that. Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, so I'll be.
What time's that show?
7-ish it starts. Hootie goes on at 9. I was like, God damn, Hootie, it's fucking late, dude. 9 o'clock.
Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that to us, Hootie?
Why you doing?
Are they on a tour? This is a tour?
Yeah, I think so. He must be doing it now.
I know he doesn't like to tour with them
because you got to split the money.
Yeah,
which is like it's fucked.
Loses money.
It's fucked up, right? Because
does he play Wagon Wheel with Hootie?
I'm sure he's been playing Wagon Wheel. Everybody wants to hear Wagon Wheel. I hate that song personally, but the whites love Wagon.
The whites love Wagon Wheel.
The whites love Wagon Wheel.
Yeah.
But like that sucks because like you go to a Darius concert, he plays all of his Darius songs, which he's like a legitimate hit country music hit rock star, right? Or whatever, music star. And then he plays all his Hootie songs you want to hear. And then he plays a bunch of covers. Like he did
yeah, but is that how the Hootie show is gonna go?
I don't know. Why wouldn't I think he does Hootie and then
Hootie only.
No, but then he does like
strictly Hootie, sir.
No, he does like
people start chatting Wagon Wheel. He's like, hey, strictly Hootie.
I don't split Wagon Wheel with these motherfuckers.
This is strictly Hootie show.
Yeah, that's got to be a bitch to know that you can go on tour by yourself, play your country songs, then play your Hootie songs that you fucking wrote.
Yeah.
And then now you got to go on tour with them, do the same shtick, and split the money. That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why he probably only plays Hootie songs.
I guess, which I'm fine with that.
Yeah. He's like, I'm going to hold your hand through this fucking show. We're only playing these songs.
I got carpal tunnel from holding your fucking hand for the last 20 goddamn years. You fuckers.
He's really fucking like petty and passive aggressively angry at them.
He's just so pissed off the whole time. Everybody's grinning and he's just fucking furious. Yeah. Good times. Then I went down me and Devin were talking about other like bands and songs from like that era, and then something came up, and then we found Marcy's Playground and Everclear is playing
Sex and Candy.
Yeah,
come
dude.
on, bro.
I was like, oh, Sex. I forgot about it. I love that song, and I was like, and they on Spotify they show like upcoming tour dates, like in New York. I'm like, oh, these motherfuckers in New York. They're on tour with
Everclear. You said.
They're on tour with.
You said Everclear.
Everclear, and then some. What's that? Oh my god.
Sum 41.
No, I can't remember. Fuck. But they're going, and they're playing at the Paramount in Huntington on October 6th.
Closing time.
Yeah. So I think we're going to go see that concert in Huntington in October.
Cool.
Yeah, because Everclear is great. I loved Everclear as a kid.
And you're going to Korn.
Yeah. Next week.
Missing out on DJ Puma reunion.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Sucker.
I can't.
Cock.
Whatever.
Sorry, we replaced you.
Good luck. Can't replace me, guy.
He's not as cool and he doesn't party. So
Gay. So you found a gay? Paul just found like a random gay guy in the East Village and asked him, he's like, hey, do you want to come? Like, sure, I'd love to.
no, he like
I love football.
He just gets fucked up and wheels girls. Like that's his thing.
Wheels girls?
Yeah, he likes to like hit on girls. That's it. He's like not shy to talk to girls. He like talk to any girl.
Like Paul, who gets always like, oh yeah, and doesn't talk to a single girl.
Yes, but he's like Paul's best friend from like home. And
Nice.
Like, I've hung out with him a million times. Great guy.
Oh, he's probably a great guy.
Yeah.
Very
but
good
like
guy.
he's just like he's like, is it parents' weekend? Because he likes like older women too.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh my god.
Oh, he would have loved when we were down there last time.
Yeah. Well,
Parent weekend.
Yeah.
There was some moms there.
Yeah. So we're going Friday, 6 a.m. flight,
Nice.
and then coming back Monday, 9:30 p.m. flight,
Nice.
and it was a $52 flight round trip.
You know, you got to like shout out to those little like kind of shitty cities, but they're not. They're just like those sub cities of like states, because you can have a good time in those kind of cities and fly for $50.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of cool, you know?
Trying to lose 10 pounds before I go. Dude, I am so heavy right now. It's crazy.
You got to get on that Ozempic.
Like 220.
I'm trying to get to 220.
And I've been like fasting. I've been like active.
You know what your problem
Just
is?
fucking stuck.
You're not depressed enough. You don't have enough anxiety, sir.
I don't
Do you know
lose
how
weight
much,
when I'm depressed.
do you know
I
how-
gain weight when I'm depressed.
Do you know how much anxiety I got?
You weigh less
I've
than me.
lost 12 pounds since
You
I
weigh
came
less
back from
than me?
Spain. I'm fucking close. I weigh myself. I think I'm like 228.
Oh, we're like, I could pass you if I try hard enough.
Oh yeah.
All I
easily.
need is like, a fast
easily.
food weekend, and I'll be heavier.
One
heavier
weekend
than you.
of not being hydrated properly and eating Bojangles. Yeah, you're definitely gonna get.
Let's just pass each other. I'll just let go. You keep fighting.
Like 2 ships in the night. I don't know where the weight's going because I still have a fucking gut. I was like, I go to the doctor because I go to the
Yeah,
doctor.
you core work.
Do I what?
You do core work.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, that's why you got a gut.
I know.
You
I
got
am.
core. You got to work that core out.
I don't. I'm
Get
just.
on that rowing machine. 25 minutes a day.
I hate it. I hate rowing machines. Actually,
so
that's not
good.
true. I do
I
like.
love the
I
rowing
actually love rowing machines.
I have the one
I
at
don't like
home. I have the
cardio.
one that has the actual.
Yeah.
Oars. Yeah. I don't
Damn.
use it clearly.
Clearly, get on that shit. Get on it. Yeah, I just still got this gut because I don't do any core work. I just pick heavy. I'm like a meathead at the gym and just
Nice.
like, do a bro split, stick myself with testosterone, lift heavy things up, put them down.
I'm going to do that eventually.
I want
keep
to-
saying it, but
Let's get on it. I went to the gym with my brother on Monday.
your brother's just an awkwardly strong guy for no reason.
Not really. I was like, bro,
Really?
it's like you move like a bitch.
I thought he would just be like stupid strength for no reason.
Got no bench.
Damn.
Kid's got no bench. Terrible form.
Pussy.
Pussy fought. You get that pussy fought. Yeah, I was like, come on, dude, get your weight up.
Damn.
Get your fucking weight up, dog. Fucking strong.
Poor guy.
He's fine. He's doing all right. He sounds good.
Yeah, I know.
He sounds all right. Cooking for the elite in the Hamptons.
Yeah. That stays busy through what, October, November?
It depends. It slows down like after, I think he goes a little later because the people he cooks for are older and they're like, they don't fucking leave. Why would you leave the Hamptons? You have money in a house out there. This is literally the best time of year.
Yeah.
September, October in the Hamptons.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Not a better place in the world.
Yeah.
The weather.
Went to
not-
the beach the other day. It was like
so tits probably.
77 degrees. The water was 71. I'm like, fuck
Love it.
Yeah.
The water's the warmest. All summer, it's the warmest now.
September, yeah.
Lovely. It's a little fishing, harvest season, fucking pumpkins.
Yeah.
Yeah, mulled spice everywhere. Yeah.
I was making fun of this guy who was like my JV football coach. I like bumped into him in
Yeah.
that corner bar. And he was like talking. He's like, man, I love this time of year. He's like, you got the pumpkin beer on draft yet? I was like, did your wife know yet? And he's like, what? I was
Gay.
like, you're gay.
gay.
And he's like, "What's gay about pumpkin beer?" I was like, "I don't know.
The cinnamon sugar.
rim."
Your sweet rim.
He's like, "Is that gay?" And he's looking around, and they're like, "Yeah, it's gay."
Yeah, it's gay, bro. It's like not gay, and you're like, licking. Get a little.
He's like, can I get extra cinnamon on the rim?
I remember the first time I tried pumpkin beer. I thought it was awesome.
I hate pumpkin beer.
I liked it. Remember we go to John Harvard's by the mall? It was like that brew pub.
John Harvard's?
John Harvard's. It was there for a very long time.
Which mall? Smith Haven?
Smith Haven, yeah. Oh. And I used to go there with that girl, Jackie, and they had a pumpkin beer. She said, "You got to try this." I was like, "What am I trying?" And he's like, "Holy shit, this is fucking good." And then like 2 years later with the craft beer boom, everybody started doing pumpkin beer. And then I'm like, fuck this. It was like the first. John Harvard's. I like pumpkin beer.
I don't like pumpkin beer.
I kind of like beer again. I kind of got off the beer kick for a while. And then going to Europe got me back on the beer. I drank a lot of beer.
We're drinking these Surfsides.
What's that?
The iced tea vodkas.
Oh, yeah. How was that?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I tried a High Noon for the first time a couple of weeks ago.
They make a good iced tea, High Noon.
You know what I like?
Peach iced tea tastes just like a fucking Snapple. It's fucking dangerous.
I like peach. It's dangerous. I like the tequila ones.
I like the tequila
Yeah,
ones.
the tequila. I've had the vodka one. I wasn't a fan, but the tequila ones are good. That passion fruit tequila. Ooh, boy.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Those things, you suck those things down like nothing.
Yeah.
Danger.
When I was dating the
Watch
cop,
yourself.
When I was dating the cop, we used to drink those High Noons.
Yeah. That's a very cop
Then
beverage.
she would frisk me.
Digital penetration is the legalese term for it, Rich.
Yeah.
You're disgusting.
Horrible. Yo, I saw a funny video. So this guy was on TikTok and he was complaining how nobody's RSVP'd to his wedding.
Yeah.
And then they dig into obviously the internet's undefeated, digs into it, his wedding. He's asking people to pay $450 a person to attend his wedding. And he wonders why nobody is RSVPing.
That's ridiculous.
What?
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
$450 to go to your wedding? Like, fuck you. I don't even like you.
It costs that much to go to a wedding anyway. Between, you got to get something to wear, a gift.
Clearly, you don't assume that a gift too. But this doesn't cost $450 a person to go to a wedding.
Oh, he was charging $400 per head.
Per head.
That's great. Was it a destination wedding?
No.
Was this some shitbag wedding? And
fucking Atlanta backyard wedding.
Yeah, that's ridiculous,
bro. And complaining, nobody's RSVPing. My own family. How could they do this to me? It's like you're an asshole.
You're an asshole. You're an asshole who don't make any money. You want to act like a baller and throw some big fucking wedding that your dumb wife wanted you to do.
Well, you want to guarantee you're going to more than break even on your wedding, right? So,
well, that's the money. That amount is probably the exact amount of money they need to cover their wedding, and then maybe make a little. Weddings are expensive.
They're turning a profit. They're turning a profit.
Well, they're probably accounting for the gift in the wedding.
Well, let's see. Let's do some mathematics.
How many people will they invite?
I think they invited like 200 people.
200 people.
All right, so 200 times 450, 90 grand.
All right, so maybe the wedding costs them 50 and they're trying to make 40 racks on it. That's a nice. Okay, I mean, I get what he's doing, but you're an asshole, bro.
I see you play it.
I see you play it, but why would you expect anybody to do that?
I have no idea. Baffling.
I don't want to.
Honestly.
I don't want to go to weddings. Weddings
I don't
always
even
cost
like
me money.
you. I don't want to go to your wedding.
I don't want to go to your wedding.
I don't want to go to your wedding, let alone give you a fucking gift. Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Every wedding. Every time I go to a wedding, I got to buy a new suit, then a gift. It costs money to go to weddings. It's fucking ridiculous. John's destination wedding in fucking California, that cost a goddamn fortune.
Well, it was a destination wedding for him.
No, for us, for people going to Laguna Beach for the week. Yeah. It was a beautiful wedding.
Yeah.
Still cost a goddamn fortune. I had a boy. I said, dude, what the fuck with these shitty rentals? I had to go rent the tuxedo. It was like $300 to rent the tux. I said, couldn't you just tell me, Theo, go buy a nice gray suit? I would have rather spent another $300 and bought a suit that I could wear. Yeah. I'm going around, literally, I'm driving around California with this fucking, trying to find a Men's Warehouse in Laguna Beach so I could drop this fucking rental tux off that weighed like 50 pounds so I don't get like charge extra. I'm like, what a pain in the ass, dude. Fuck you. You're going to make me come here. That was a very expensive wedding. Very expensive. The cheapest part of the whole trip was when I went to Tijuana for a night. That was
and the best part.
the best part. The best part.
I assume you didn't take a date on that wedding.
No, because I didn't want to spend the money. I don't want to spend the money. I got to pay for this. How? I was like, no, I'm gonna go see my customer. We're gonna go to Tijuana. Go to fucking Hong Kong's. Spend a little time with the lady of the night. Get some tacos. You come back.
Damn.
You can't. I'm telling you, under 500, you have the night of your life for under 500 in Tijuana.
Damn.
Amazing.
Damn.
It's incredible.
Damn.
I go back. How much do you think you can buy a house for in Tijuana? Like a nice apartment in Tijuana.
Will they let you buy a house if you're not Mexican?
You can buy houses in Mexico. My buddy bought a house in Mexico. It's like a process. There's like things you have to do.
Yeah.
But, go live in Mexico. If I didn't have kids, I would just leave and go move to Mexico, I think.
I've been doom scrolling like crazy lately.
Same.
So I just watched
Rude.
Sorry. So I just watched this guy. You know the French Foreign Legion's a thing?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
All that.
So you know that you give up your name to join it.
Yeah, it's like criminals mostly who are in like legionnaires, right?
No, it's like a lot of ex-military guys from like all over the world. So there's Navy SEAL.
And it gets some criminals too.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
a lot of that. Like
They don't take like, depends on the crime, but they don't take, like, certain things.
Yeah, I'm sure not taking like rapists or whatever, but